Hello, it is good to see you. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this heart bookmark. It's super beginner friendly, really fast to do, and just a great gift to give to anybody you love. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. For this project, you're going to need one color of yarn. I'm using medium weight yarn, a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, a tapestry needle, and some scissors. First thing we're going to do is create a magic loop. I will be referring to two different ends of the yarn. The actual end of the yarn is called the tail, and then the side of the yarn that is still attached to the ball is going to be called the working end. So I'm going to grab the yarn and have the tail sort of face downwards towards my pinky, and then I'm going to take my ring and pinky fingers and just hold on to that. Then I'm going to take the working end of the yarn and I'm going to wrap it around my index and middle finger. Not too tight. I'm going to hold that in place with my thumb. I will grab my hook and I'm going to go under this upper right portion of the X and then pull through the upper left portion of the X. Like so. Still hold on to everything. Now you have this shape. I'm going to take my needle and take this part of the yarn, put it through, and then pull a loop through, if I can, like that. And that is the magic loop. Now, after you have a magic loop, we're going to chain 3. So you're going to take your hook, yarn over, and pull a loop through. That's 1 chain. Yarn over, pull a loop through, chain 2. Yarn over, pull a loop through, chain 3. Now into the actual magic loop here, we're going to do 3 triple crochets. For a triple crochet, you're going to take your hook, yarn over twice, and then we're going to go into the magic loop, yarn over, pull a loop through. So now I have 4 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull a loop through 2. I now have 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull a loop through another 2. I have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over, and pull a loop through the last 2. So that is a triple crochet, and we need 3 in total, so we're going to do 2 more. So I'm going to yarn over twice, put my hook through the loop, yarn over and pull a loop through. Now I have 4 loops. Yarn over, pull a loop through 2. Yarn over, pull a loop through another 2. Yarn over and pull a loop through the last 2. Okay, now I'm going to do 1 more triple crochet. Perfect. Now we're going to do 3 double crochets. So you're going to yarn over once, put your hook through the middle, yarn over, pull a loop through, yarn over, pull a loop through 2, yarn over and pull a loop through another 2. So that's 1 double crochet. We need 2 more. Yarn over, pull a loop through, pull a loop through 2, and pull a loop through another 2. 1 last double crochet. Perfect. Okay, now you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to do 3 more triple crochets. Then you're going to chain 1 again, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets. Great, and then we're going to do 3 more triple crochets. Now you're going to chain 3. And then we're going to slip stitch through the middle of the heart. You're going to take your hook, pull a loop through, then you're going to pull that loop through the loop that was already on your hook. Then you're going to yarn over, pull a loop through, and then kind of pull it long and cut it. Now you still should have this piece of yarn from the very middle of the magic circle, and you're going to pull on this piece of yarn to tighten your piece, and it'll look a lot more like a heart. Pull it nice and tight. Now that we have the heart part, we're going to work on the actual tail that will become the bookmark. At the very bottom of your heart, you will see there are 3 triple crochets. These are the 3 triple crochets that we did. We're going to work into that second triple crochet that should be in the very middle. And you can see, if you look on the side, there are 2 sort of lines here. They look like a V, and that is the stitch we're going to work into. So you're going to take your hook, put it through that V. You're going to take your yarn, and then I like to just hold on to the tail and then wrap the working end around my index finger, and then hold on to the working end with my middle and thumb. And then I will also hold on to my piece with my middle and thumb, and then I'll just yarn over like this and pull a loop through. So now we have these 2 strands of yarn that are going through this stitch. I'm going to yarn over and pull those both through the loop. Now, one of these strands you should be able to pull out completely because it's the tail, which I will do so now. And then you can just keep working with the working end of the yarn. Now you're just going to chain however long you want the bookmark to be. I usually will do around 40 chains. Depending on whether you want to use this for a big book or a smaller book, you can do less or more. Okay, so I've completed my 40 chains. And now I'm just going to do one more loop through. Pull it through a little bit long, and then cut it. You can pull this tight. And now you have a little heart bookmark with a bunch of little yarn ends. What you're going to want to do is weave these ends in. Everyone has a different way of weaving in their ends. I will not be explaining how to weave in your ends here. You can probably look up a video on how to do that, but I will show you what it looks like after I weave in my ends. This is what the finished bookmark looks like. I actually like how the little piece of yarn looks when it's not weaved in, but you can definitely weave that in if you want. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I will try to get to them as soon as possible. Happy crocheting!